What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode on Proven Power Cycles. If you don't know me, my name is Eric. I am the tuner here at Proven Power, and today we got a really interesting bike. We have a 2024 ZX6R.
My mind run deep in my thoughts when I didn't have it. Sleeping on the floor, wishing it was a mattress. Now I'm at
These new ZX6Rs, the 2024 model, they are now Euro 5 emissions bikes. So with that being said, the electronics are different compared to the 2023s and older. Basically going all the way down to, like, I want to say 2012 range is, I want to say it's 2012 to 2023 is the range of basically the 636s or the ZX6Rs were all pretty much identical. So this particular one doesn't have a lot done to it, okay? He's got an M4 slip-on and it is decatted. So those are like the two biggies that I always recommend to people is, hey, at least make sure the cat is deleted and we have a slip-on pipe or something like that. That way we have no restrictions, mechanical restrictions that are obstructing airflow or anything like that, so that we can at least try to make some power out of this thing. And we don't have to risk melting the cat. That's another common thing that I have seen. Very common on some of the Gixxer platforms as well as the Kawasaki platforms, these 636s, is that we've done tunes in the past and all the heat that it sees down here in Florida, it could be a month, 2 month, 3 month, 5 months, 6 months later, we're hearing of issues, and what ends up happening is people are, they're literally melting the catalytic converters, causing a lot of back pressure, in some cases blowing motors, but just causing all kinds of havoc. So we tried to eliminate that. Tell everybody, look, just decat it or get a full exhaust or something like that before, or we can do it here in the shop for you before we do the tune. So anyway, we're waiting right now. We got to warm this thing up. We're just trying to get some data from the ECU right now, and after that, we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to warm the bike up and start running it, okay? So give us a second, and you'll see it on dyno here in just a second. Alright guys, so if you notice here, we made 108 and 44 for the baseline, 44 foot-pounds of torque, 108 horsepower. We got a very lean enrichment here at the low end, going into the mid-range, 14.8, around 15.0. We get a little close right here at the mid-range, and then all top end, it's just dumping fuel. Dumping fuel, overly rich. You know, we're at 12.1, 12.1, 12.1, 12.2. I think we're at 12.5, yeah, 12.5 here. Very rich. There's also a restriction right here up top, and also right here it looked like when I looked inside the ECU. So we're gonna fix a lot of this, and we're gonna get working, and we'll see what we end up with. Alright guys, we got the 2024 ZX6R all wrapped up. In fact, he just left the shop. So I wanted to go ahead and go over the final numbers and everything. The bike did really good actually compared to the modifications that he had done, which was, again, just a decatted exhaust, or a header rather. The header was decatted, it was all, you know, removed, and then just an M4 GP19 slip on, it looked like. So again, nothing crazy in the modification department. No chain, it's on stock chain and sprocket rather. It's on stock air filter, stock airbox. Again, everything was stock. The only thing he had done was the, again, decatted header and the M4 slip-on. So let's go over the numbers. The graph ended up really clean, really happy with everything here. He came in making 108 wheel horsepower and 44 foot-pounds of torque. And looking at this curve, we have a really lean enrichment down low, like we stated earlier in the video. Very lean, 14.8, 14.8, almost 14.9. And then we go teeter off into like 12.2, 12.2 to 12.5 to 12.2 range. So very rich. And look up here. Now there is a restriction in the secondary throttle plates at the very, very high RPM. It's right around here. I want to say it's like 13.7 to 14,000 or something like that. So it is at the very end of the curve. You can see it just falls off, right? Now, once you rectify that, it's still not like fully finished, if you will. There is still some tuning involved to be able to pull up that top end, but here was the actual final numbers. 118 with 48 foot-pounds of torque, okay? Massive gains, very solid gains throughout the power band. We had about a 10 wheel horsepower gain here up top. We had closer to, yep, 10 wheel horsepower gain. And look at this drop off here. I wanted to show you guys where the plates are closing and where we fixed a lot of that. 85 to 114 wheel horsepower. Now, it is at the very top end of the power band. You know, it is at 14,000 and we're redlining at like 14.3, 14.4 range. So we are at the very end of the power band. The last, you know, this is gonna be like the last 400 RPM or so. But again, just to give you an idea, you know, that's a massive gain. We're at 15, what is that, almost 30? We're almost at almost 30 wheel horsepower gain. That's huge, huge, huge gains. So, and then down low with the wheel torque, we're at 32 to 40. Yeah, so we picked up 10 foot-pounds of torque at that peak, or not peak, but at 14,000 RPM. Here, we'll take this other spot here. We're at around 84, 8,500 RPM. We're picking up 4, 6, you know, about 7 wheel horsepower right here in the mid-range. So again, solid gains. We had a little bit of a enrichment right here. We leaned that out before the bike got pulled off. But again, with some of these small little changes, like right here, you know, some of these small little tweaks that we make them and then we just get the bike off the dyno instead of abusing the bike. I don't like abusing the bikes more than I have to. I like giving them proper cooldowns. I love being able to again be consistent with my results. So needless to say, we don't abuse the bikes more than we have to on the dyno. So we make those changes and then we send them on their way. That's, again, this is like a 3 or 4% error change, and that's like 2%. So nothing crazy, nothing that's going to change the numbers. It's all going to be just in the feel and the throttle. So but yeah, that's pretty much it. We just got it all wrapped up. Thank you guys for watching another episode of Proven Power Cycles. We really appreciate all of your support. It goes a long way with us. Kind of keeps helping us do these videos and inform you guys and show you guys what's possible and all that jazz with a lot of these bikes. We really appreciate you guys' support. Thank you for that. If you could, please leave a like, a comment, and if you haven't done so already, could you subscribe to the channel? It would mean the world to us. We are growing, and it's all thanks to you guys, and that, you know, taking 5 seconds out of your day just to click like and subscribe at least, you know. But if you could, you know, leave us a comment again. Tell us what you think about the new ZX6Rs. Tell us if you want to get one. I think they're pretty cool. I like the new looks. We have a little bit of discrepancy within the shop about that. Was it Lewis or you that don't like it? The new ZX6. Lewis, okay. So Lewis isn't a big fan of the new look. He's like, I think it's ugly. I like the older models better. He just likes the headlight design, the overall body structure. He's like, I like it. I like the older ones better. I like the newer ones. I think they look pretty sharp. So, but tell us what you guys think down below. And then again, tell us what you think about the numbers. Tell us, tell us what your thoughts are. So we know we can pull more power out of these bikes, and I guarantee you a full exhaust system, chain and sprocket, air filter, you know, you modify the airbox a little bit, you do some of these little odds and ends, and we'll be up in the mid 20s, upper 20s, 120s, just like some of the 2020s and 2021s that we've been doing with those same mods. I could damn well expect the same type of results with these new ones. So very good numbers again. Thank you guys again, and we'll see you on another episode.